Hi, the unboxing review of the Galaxy Z Flip 5. This is the new generation of the Galaxy Flip, the entry level of the foldable smartphone from Samsung. Once you open the box, the Flip 5 is here staring at you. Next, I will be removing the black protecting film that is covering the whole phone, and after you remove that, you have your Galaxy Z Flip 5, and depending on the color that you choose, you will see the color on the back of the device. Similar to the Galaxy Z Fold 5, when you turn the device on, you will see the outer screen lighting and the inner screen also is lighting up. I think with the Galaxy Z Flip 5, Samsung did something incredible by increasing the size of the outer screen. Now the outer screen is really big and it takes almost all the space that is available on the front of the device. So when I turn the device on for the first time, the outer screen is turning on, but I cannot do anything with the outer screen until I set up the device fully. The color of the Galaxy Z Flip 5 that I have on the screen is called gray, and this is one of the exclusive color from Samsung. The body of this device is in a dark gray finish and it looks really good. Right below the outer screen you have two cameras that are 12 megapixel. The main primary camera has optical image stabilization, the wide camera does not. On this device you have all the buttons on the right of the phone. You have the power button that serves as a fingerprint reader, and on top of the power button you have the volume buttons. The fingerprint reader on this device is the same technology as the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and 4, and it is lightning fast. The model that I have is 512 GB of memory and 8 gigs of RAM. This phone comes with 8 gigs of RAM only, but you can choose between 256 gigs of memory or 512. In order to set up this device, you need to agree to the terms of utilization of the device. After that, the Galaxy Flip 5 will ask you if you want to copy everything from your current device onto the new device. This is going to make everything very easy. If you have an iPhone or an Android, you can transfer everything that is on your current device and you will have your device ready after a few hours. On my right, I have a Galaxy Z Fold 5. I just approached the device onto the Galaxy Flip 4. The Fold 4 will automatically see the Flip 5 and ask you if you want to transfer all your data into that smartphone. The setup process is very easy coming from a Samsung device, and it should be very easy if you're using an iPhone also. For the transfer of the data, you can choose between wireless or by cable. If you do have a good internet connection, you can do it by wireless, but if you do not, you can do it by cable and it is going to be more efficient. So coming from a Galaxy Z Flip 4, this is a very good upgrade because you have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 inside the Flip 5. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy is found on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. This is the highest chip that Samsung is providing for its smartphones, and by having it on the Galaxy Flip 5, it is going to be a good device which is going to be very efficient and have a good performance. The device just asks about the SIM card. If you have a SIM card, you can put it inside, but if you have an eSIM account, you can also select one of the accounts from the top carriers that you see on the screen, and after that you will have your network synced directly onto your Flip 5. During this process of setting up your Galaxy Flip 5, you will have to agree to the prompts that are shown on the Flip 5 and also click on next on a few items. Also during this process, you will have the ability to choose what type of data you want to transfer onto your Flip 5. You can select a few things or transfer everything on your new phone. Despite having the same chip as the S23 Ultra, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 does not support 45 watt charging. This device supports 25 watt of charging and it can do from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes. So the transfer of data from the Galaxy Fold 4 is still going, but now I can start interacting with this Galaxy Flip 5. Since this is the first time using this device, it is going to tell you what you need to know in order to use this device in the most efficient way, or simply tell you things that you do not know. From the outer screen, I was able to unlock the device, and now I have access to all the widgets that are for the outer screen. So at this moment, the phone is saying that you need to press and hold in order to have access to the multiple widgets. And after that, you can simply swap up and down in order to have access to the other widget. You can see we have a lot of them in this Galaxy Flip 5. Also, this device being an Android, you will have access to a lot of customization in order to have the perfect widget for your outer screen. This widget is very good. It has almost everything that you need. By swiping on the right, I have access to other widgets. You can see we have a full calendar, and also we have the weather app, and you have something for the alarms in order to never miss one of your meetings. At last, there is something for the health application also in order to show you the steps that you make daily. By swiping all the way to the left, you're going to see all your notifications and you can interact with them also. I just tried to open the camera app, but it is not working currently. It must be still updating and downloading the camera app and other applications for this device. And also holding this device with one hand feels very good. The inside of the device, you can see the inside is really good. It is a tall screen. Holding with one hand does not feel very bad. It is very similar, the same feel that I have while I hold a Galaxy Z Fold 4 or 5. My hands are not very big, they are average, and I feel comfortable holding this device with one hand. So if your hands are a little bit bigger than mine, you will have no problem holding this device and using it with one hand. As always, unfolding a foldable device with one hand is a critical situation and it can be uncomfortable. I'm sure with a little bit of practice, I will be doing the unfolding with one hand without any issues. While using the phone, you can have the screen laying flat or you can tilt the screen slightly in order to have a better vision of what is happening at the top of the screen.